Welcome to another episode of my fucked up life. So, literally like an hour or two ago, I was like depressed. I was seeing pictures of women I used to know and, didn't end up dating them because we didn't get along or something. And they're married now. And yeah, I was like, wow, I'm so depressed now. So I was like, how do I get out of this, like thinking about the past stuff? So lo and behold, I started messaging strangers on Facebook. I started saying, "Hey, I like your style," with the emoji hand raised like a hi. I found this one to be very light and not offensive. And usually somebody will get back to you. So someone did. And it seems positive, like we could actually go out sometime. So in a way, that was miraculous for me to get out of my depression and just do that because I really didn't want to go out tonight. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, I'm not going to go out. So instead, I just see, I'm a marketing crazy person. So I had a sales job once, like 10, 12 years ago, and it changed me. I saw what the other side is like, and it's not pretty. So if you're in the up and up, by all means, be a marketer. But if you're like on the down and down, go kill yourself. But yeah, marketing 101 is just scattershot and sending out like 600 messages a day, or five, or 10. Five is good. 5 emails, 5 messages online. But this is the opportunity we have, and I see it like every single minute, and I'm like, why am I depressed? Like, there's opportunities on my phone, there's opportunities on my laptop, there's opportunities when I walk down the street. Why am I depressed? But you can't be a jerk if you're gonna, send multiple messages to women. You just can't do it. That's why they all say don't DM me, because there's jerks out there. But don't be one of those. Be like, hey, I like your style. First time in my life, playing fire, that video I talk about, look it up. It's Playing with Fire with Alex. I didn't know how to ask out a girl until I watched that damn video. For the last month or two, for the first time in my life, I've known how to ask out a girl. And I'm surprised by how it works, like the positive, like, yeah, that's cool. And then you just got to be persistent and be like, hey, I haven't talked to you in like 4 or 5 days. You still want to go out? You have to be persistent. And I was never persistent. I could get the phone number of the hottest girl in the whatever. I could do it over the years. I could get phone numbers from, the biggest company in the area just by asking someone I met. Like, I met a guy from Coors in a liquor store once, and I got the marketing phone number because I'm a DJ. And did I follow up on it? No, because I'm stupid. But, from sales, I learned I wasn't frozen. And I just didn't have enough people sharing with me the logic of closing. So luckily, this guy Playing with Fire, Alex, he has shown me the way to go get closer to closing. And persistence, that's another trip altogether because, you don't want to look like a needy jerk. But if you like somebody, you should keep calling them and keeping in touch. And I could say over the years, I've had phone numbers of whoever, And for some reason, I didn't call them because I thought, I tried to text her once and she didn't text me back. She must not like me. I didn't understand anything. I didn't understand that she had like probably a dozen guys who thought the same way I did and wanted to go out with her. I never felt like that. So you gotta kind of put yourself in a woman's shoes. Honestly, you put yourself in a woman's shoes constantly because you're never gonna learn how to date them if you don't. And I would say 99.9% of it is being courteous, knowing your manners. Today I said to somebody, I was having breakfast and wonderful breakfast. And, my waitress had changed her hairstyle. So I was like, new hairstyle. And I really didn't say anything else. I wanted to, but that was enough, for her to like smile back at me. But yeah, I would like to ask this girl out for sure. I just haven't done it because it's a waitress situation and it always sucks. Sucks. Bartender waitress situations. Strippers. Oh, terrible. There's so many men chasing them. Why would they want to go out with me? Be number 52 out of 100. Disgusting. I remember one bartender I talked to, he was like, because like all the girls liked him and they were like, blah, 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 blah. And they were like trying to get his attention. And I said, hey man, that's cool. You like all these girls like you. And he was like, they're all stupid and dumb. He had a really bad attitude. It's like, don't you want to have like sex, dude? What the fuck's the matter with you? But nobody wants to. There's a statistic from I haven't found out where the statistic is from, but it says baby boomers had more sex than Gen Xers. Gen Xers had more sex than millennials. So it's going downwards. The amount of people who have sex, like not many people have sex anymore. And it would explain the last 20 years of my life of suffering, but because I'm a Gen Xer, I'm not a baby boomer. But yeah, that sucks. We need a love revolution. I was thinking like there's no cool 80s songs anymore, like reach out and touch someone, or I just called to say I love you. Like there's nothing like that. I was listening to music at the restaurant today for my breakfast. Awful songs. And I recognize some of the singers, so I'd give them another chance, but awful. Like I can't believe they're spending money for orchestras and stuff, and they're making this crappy music with untalented people who don't push themselves to the max. Some singers naturally push themselves to the max and they're always on. But these other ones, like the most unforgettable music in the whole wide world. And it was like playing over and over again. I was like, man, this is awful. Welcome to 2022 where music is awful. But that it would be because there's a disconnect between YouTube and the rest of the world. Like people who watch TV aren't the same as the people who watch YouTube. YouTube people are smarter. Hate to say it, but they are. But yeah, that was a tip on how to get out of depression, man. I like reach out and touch someone. Reach out and touch someone. And yeah, someone talk to me. So, but I could do that, all day long and just say, "Hey, I like your style." Emoji hand waving, and most people say thank you, and then you have to say something else. Hopefully, I can find some good lines to say, either in the natural with Richard De Leona or with Alex and Playing with Fire. I have not bought Alex It's his product, but I have watched a lot of his YouTube videos. He has a product for $300. I have not bought it, so I cannot tell you if it's good or not. But the Natural book with Richard de Luna is fantastic, and I would recommend buying that in the link below. Yo. Amazon, baby. Go to GoshDarnBlog.com.